As Sarah sat and meditated, she contemplated the situation. She had only been a Dark Brotherhood member for a few weeks, and only felt official now that she had completed her first 3 contracts. But now, an actual contract. Fully official. A person who has not been spoken to yet by the Dark Brotherhood. She would represent their face, she would represent their hand, and most importantly, she would represent their blade. But her mind still continued to wonder. What happens now? Night Mother, a member of the Dark Brotherhood she had not known about, was now in the care of her sanctuary. Astrid was still the leader, and people in the sanctuary seemed to still think Astrid the most important. Deep in the shadows of the void, she could feel something turning. Was Safeth's gaze back on them? Had he been waiting for the Night Mother's appearance? Only time would tell. Only time would tell. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back as I attempt to do an intro that I probably didn't do as well as I wish I would have, but I feel like I did well enough. We are back in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, and where Cicero has brought us the Night Mother. This big box here. We remember back where we interacted with him, and he was one of the first interactions we had in Skyrim. 2 wanderers lost, searching for the family. Sarah didn't realize she was going to be looking for the family, but she definitely did find them eventually. As far as how I feel about the whole, the most people in the, I'm trying to get up here because, nope. I thought maybe there was a chance that like I'd have to be standing here to interact with it for some reason, but I guess not. I'm still not sure if there's a way to gain Sithis as a patron. Probably not. I think there is, because I think that I've had people do Sithis as a patron in other Let's Plays, but I'm not entirely sure.
Go. Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be plenty more, I promise you.
As you command. Oops. Did not mean to go that way. Now, as far as how Sarah feels about the whole Night Mother Sithis situation, as we saw, Sarah doesn't know who the Night Mother was. She had no idea who the Night Mother was. She had no idea who Cicero was. Now that she does, she doesn't know what to feel. She had thought that it was going to be just serve and kill. But she can definitely feel something in the void shifting with the Night Mother's appearance. We're going to fast travel over the Markarth stables. I probably will slow things down again from here on, from the stables, and take this slowly. We might do a few things here at Markarth, depending on how I feel. We are going to be taking care of the quest very quickly. I'm just coming over here to look at the view while I talk. But we will be taking care of the quest rather quickly, but we might not be leaving Markarth very quickly. I might be stopping around Markarth and dealing with some quests here that I plan on doing eventually. One thing that I want to make sure is clear, I'm not a big fan of the Night Mother myself. In all things considered, I do think it's kind of interesting that that she birthed children and then killed them for Sithis. If she killed them as babies, I don't know how to feel about that, because that's just disturbing. And I don't know how to feel about Cicero and being so happy with his job. I can definitely understand the honor behind it, but I can definitely understand that him doing it that him doing the process must be an absolute sight. But, Markarth. We have the Temple of Debella here that we've helped with. We've had quite a few things that we've done here, actually. Holy moly! What is with the procession? Are these are all guards. Are you guys going out on like a patrol or something? Is this like a procession? Like, is this guard day or something? Holy moly. That is a lot of guards. I think it's hilarious when Skyrim's pathfinding does that. And it just has all the guards walking in the same. Okay, this path is safe. You guys don't need to work. You guys don't need to work this hard. Sheesh. I think the Hag's Cure is over in this direction. We are gonna follow Babette's suggestion and do some shopping in the Hag's Cure as well. Good cover story for why we're here. Is this the Hag's Cure? No. Is this the Hag's Cure? No. Oh, where is the Hag's Cure? This one? Yes, it is. I believe we've been in this potion shop before. I believe we've talked to the contact before. Her assistant, I believe, somewhere in here.
The Hag's
Hello.
Cure is here for all your discreet needs.
Thank you.
I have potions for disease, love sickness, irritating children.
Interesting. The Hag's Cure is a unique name. Mind sharing?
Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him? Just say it should solve that problem he has.
Oh, sure. I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you.
Let me see what you got for
So you're
sale.
an alchemist, then.
I am. I was hoping to also take a look at your potions and ingredients, but let's see. There's probably nothing early in here that we could use. As much as I agree with Babette that I should take advantage of it when I can, I don't think there's anything in here that's going to be anything useful for me. To this freeze potion, creatures and people up to late will attack. No, that's a frenzy. I thought it was a freeze potion. Paralysis of 3 seconds. I wish there was a strong paralysis potion. That was the one thing I wanted to look for. They're all just poisons. I think this does shock. Yeah, shock spells are more deadly. Deadly frenzy potion. Oh, frenzy potions. I guess we'll take some poisons. We'll follow Babette's suggestion. Buy some poisons. Buy a weak paralysis poison as well. And then, of course, I'd like to do some shopping real quick. I'm just going to buy all of the ingredients she has to sell. Another Mortal and Pestle. What's this? Oh, it's a Ring of Magicka. Nothing of use. I think that's it.
Now, you let me know
Now,
if you need
where
a
is your
cure or
assistant?
anything else.
What I need is your assistant. Being very helpful with me finding her. Gonna make me turn on the quest marker. It's gonna end up being that she's like right here or something. That or she's going to be really. She's not here. Where the heck is she? Talk to Mira. Okay. Really, she's... Why is she up there?
Have you
Hello,
heard?
gentlemen.
Hello
Hello.
there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me.
I would say I'm not a friend of the Imperials right now.
Finally, someone with decent sense. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. honor, pride, mighty Talos. Jarl Igmund can't ignore us for much longer. Not if the Silverblood family has a say.
Why should the Jarl listen to you?
We own Sidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal.
You can definitely understand the thought process some of these people have for Ulfric when you start looking at it from their point of view. Ulfric saved the Markarth? How?
He used the Thum, shouted those Forsworn from the walls. Then he led a band of Nord warriors in to take the city. Just like Talos himself at the Battle of Old Hroldan, reclaiming the Reach from those heathen natives.
Interesting.
Stay out of trouble in my city.
Do my best. Now, we are here, so we might as well go see the steward as...
There's a college of Winterhold roads.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
I'm a traveler and I have questions. I'm also bringing something for the steward, not the Jarl.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
Yes.
I'm
Hello,
Igmund's
Eric.
uncle as well as his steward. I have letters to read. I advise Igmund the same way I advised his father. Caution, caution, caution.
I'm looking... I have a delivery for you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Here you go. Some gold for your assistance and your discretion.
Of course. I believe that'll be all. I'm not looking for work in the area right now. I already have more than enough on my plate. Now, what? Wait a minute. Am I in the wrong city? Is it not Markarth? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize if I have done what I think I have done. No. It takes me back to that. What's going on? Yeesh. At first I thought maybe I was in the wrong city. No, she's back there. I took care of that delivery for you, just so you know. Go and talk to her assistant now. Can I close this? I need to speak with your assistant, please. Privacy would be accepted.
Why are you looking at me
Arya,
like that?
wake up. The Brotherhood has come, Mary.
The Dark Brother. Oh, my goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Obviously. Now tell me what you need.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
I'll need more to go on than that. Please speak more.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbethar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
Then it shall be done. Elaine Defont's blood will spill.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested.
I'm listening.
If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
I want the full story. Why do you want Aline dead?
I went to Windhelm to see the Shattershields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shattershields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family in their grief and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his.
What about Miss Nillis the Shattershield? Why must she die?
Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then Tova will realize what she's lost, huh? Maybe then she'll see that I was just as much a daughter as the others. And if not, may she drown in her own tears.
Is there anything else?
I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. I even brewed a special poison, lotus extract. Maybe you could use it? Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea.
Very well. Both will die.
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
So, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know if I want to do it. The bandit leader obviously is going to die. It's part of the quest, part of the mission, gotta do it, blah, 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 blah. But the other one...
Don't think you can barter with
I don't think he... I don't know if she's really going to want... I don't know if she's going to want them both dead.
Fiddling with any locks around here. You're going to
Is that Babette? No, that's not Babette.
Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer at things.
Okay, then.
Bye now, miss.
Have fun.
Oh,
That looks...
lovely.
It looks like Babette. I was wondering if maybe she was here for part of the story. I know that sometimes they'll do that, where like one of them will show up during the mission for some reason, and I've always tried to figure out where they all are. Because I know that, I believe it's the Argonian who eventually shows up while you're doing your thing. Could take the cart. The Windhelm. Where is... The question becomes... The question we need to know. Where is... There he is. Gotta kill him first. Figure out what we're gonna do about the Shattershields. Because like I said, I don't know if Sarah wants to kill the Shattershields.
City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that.
Yeah, very true. Can I hire your carriage?
Where do you want to go?
We'd like to go to Windhelm, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Windhelm's a bit cold for my tastes. And I ain't talking about the weather. You're not from Windhelm, are you?
No, I'm
Get
not.
up there.
I've thought about playing a game where you have like the carts and you're able to go along with the and you're able to ride the carts to your destination. I've always wondered if you can sleep on the carts so that it's like it skips the journey if you want to. Let's drink some blood real quick. Yep. Be a little bit more. And a little bit more. More. There we go. But yes, my main thought process is that she's grieving right now. I don't think she truly wants the Shatter Shields dead. I think she wants the Shatter Shields. Hello. I could use my powers to dominate this dragon, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna kill it. Ancient dragon. Okay then. That sucks. I always hate it when a named NPC dies to a dragon or vampire or whatever. Anything good? Decent amount of gold, but nothing of interest. Now, normally Sarah will complete the bonus parts of the contract if possible. I will always try to do the contract as close to what is wanted as I can. But Sarah is not a mindless blade. She does not just kill who she is told to kill. She does not just spill the blood of anyone. She does make her own decisions of why she's doing what she's doing. She can agree with killing this Elaine, but she cannot agree with killing the Shadow Shield member. She is going to go talk to her. Probably reveal that she's part of the Dark Brotherhood and probably put some fear into the Shadow Shields. Make them understand that the guy is dead and that the girl should be forgiven. But I don't think she's going to kill the Shadow Shields, one of the Shadow Shield member. I think that she will. I think that Myra would be heartbroken by that in time, and so Sarah's not going to do that. Um, it's one reason why she feels herself raised above being just a cutthroat assassin. She is smart. And she's not going to just throw herself at these things constantly. Like I said before, we might join Sithis depending on what we find with this story. Depending on what Sithis' tenets are. I like Magnus's tenets. I like Magnus, the way Magnus works. But we always have the ability to return to Magnus given the desire. Especially if I can find that I can serve Sithis and gain a bunch of points with him for doing the quest line. Sithis might be the only other patron that I do with Sarah, though. Since I don't know if there's any other patrons that I can think of that she would do. We'll keep an eye out for it, though. Now, hopefully we find this place quickly, because I'd like to finish this before before today's episode is over. The only issue with this particular quest is, it is inside of a dungeon, so there is, or a Dwemer Ruins, so it is kind of a difficult one to get through. But yeah, that's my goal. We're gonna kill the bandit leader, then we're gonna go talk to the Shatter Shields and hope we can help them see the light, see the truth, and help Myra more than what she would realize. Some people might think Sarah would just go in and kill both of them just to get the money, but again, Sarah doesn't care about money. She's not doing this for money. She's doing this because it feels right to her. I think Festus, the Wizard of the Dark Brotherhood, would have enjoyed that. But I think a Shadow is time. But I think it's time for Shadow to rule. We haven't done this in a while. There's a couple of reasons why I did that.
Is someone there?
So we are doing sneaky stuff. Let's go ahead and switch into our shadow gear. We're probably not going to do every single one of these like this, but this is one that I kind of want to do this way.
Huh?
Probably should be extracting blood, not just drinking the blood, but whatever. I kind of wish that if you were sneaking like this, you could drink, you could kill feed, which would basically just basically kill them instead of just having you drink their blood. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. This is the only time I'm probably gonna save scum this. I want to try and. All right, let's go this way then.
Well, you must have all those annoying gods on your side to have made it this far, whoever you are. Even I have to admit that's pretty impressive.
Maria says goodbye. Forever.
Moiri? Moiri? So what? You're the cows champion? Now that is rich. Well then, champion, let's get this over with. Never...
She made it. We'll use it at least on him.
To come here.
Now, out of curiosity, because curiosity's sakes now makes me want to question this even further. Oh, there's another way you could kill him. You could sneak up here, pull this lever, and I bet you this would fire off and kill them all. I wanted a chance to talk to him though. Make sure he understood the fullness of the weight of the situation. Did this way maybe? Because I feel like there's something more here. I feel like I should be able to like I was expecting them to have the necklace that they were talking about on them. Nope. Hello.
This ends now.
There we go. And deal with him. But I feel like there should be more. I kind of wish I could pick up his body and carry it with me and throw it in front of the shatter shields. In a way, that's why I took the clothing off of him, to kind of take that with him. Take that with me as like proof of his death or something. Doesn't look like I'm as lucky as I wanted to be. Doesn't seem to be any necklace or anything here. When we go back to Markarth, we're going to stay in Markarth for a little bit. We're not going to go back to the Dark Brotherhood just yet, because we're going to do some jobs in Markarth. There's a couple of things there that I want to take care of. Not mean to blast him, but I wanted to blast him with Elemental Blast. wasn't expecting this place to be so annoying. I may not have come this way if I'd realized that. Although, like I said before, I'm still kind of hoping there's a way for me to end this in a different way from just killing the Shatter Shields. This did not go the way I thought it was. I thought this was going to take me up, but it took me down. I'm still curious, so we're going to keep going. Whoa. Okay, then. Interesting. What's this all about? Beavers. Thing? Had been poisoned. Interesting. Rated Magnus for a little bit to get our magic back. Takes a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It must be because of the gear I have on. I could probably benefit better if I put my gear back, my fighting gear back on. Not a big deal though. There we go. Where is this taking us? Resisted or was unaffected? Tomato, probably. 8:51. Just checking the time I have for my actual time, IRL. I have a good 10 minutes before we're going to end this episode. And I definitely am fine with it going a little long, thanks to the fact that it did go a little differently from what I was expecting. Didn't think this dungeon was this deep. Although I also don't know if this dungeon is this deep normally, or if this is something added on. Dang. This one? Ow. That one? One. There we go. I'm guessing this puts it back up. That it does. We'll lower it back down. Whoa. step, I feel like we're leaving, and then we keep going deeper. I also must say it's weird that a lot of this music reminds me of Lord of the Rings for some reason. I don't know if it's that Skyrim music just was inspired by Lord of the Rings, or if it's just, it feels Lord of the Rings-ish. But this particular track, it makes me think of Lord of the Rings every time I hear it. If I remember correctly, I have to find different pieces that are blocking each of these. Maybe. The left one is working. This one is not working. Is it in here? The flying cicada things? Ursus? We may end up having to cut this in half. I remember this now, because I remember these gears being stuck and me having to free them. Not in here, apparently. Oh, short eggs. Good in here? Not really. But I'll take it all anyways. Here? Huh. Now where could this last jammed piece of gear be? Free the spine. That one's working, that one's working. This one is still not working. What can it be? I feel like it represents a gear outside here. A gear around here that's been jammed. I don't know where it is though. I prefer it when they're easy to open. But yes, we will not have time to finish this. I will bring you all back in a minute. This is the end of the episode. I will see you guys all in the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all those things that help my channel grow and that help you be part of it. And I will see you all in the next one. Later.